Set streaming, excellent. How do I change this then? What's TikTok done to their thingy? Literally, what's TikTok done to their streaming software? I don't actually know. You can't change it. Oh my god, you can't type anywhere. Okay, can you change it now? Nope. Can't change it. That is so messed up. That's literally messed up. How on earth can I change it? It won't let me change it. Why would I lower the FPS? Why would that make a difference? No. Okay, that's weird. You can't change the heading on the stream, which is ridiculous. Co-host, multi-guest. Okay. That's good. Where is it then? Oh my days. Four, save. Okay, there we go. That's not. Copy URL. Oh my god, this is taking forevs, right? Link. Okay. Apply. Man, that has absolutely not done what I hoped it would do. Okay. Let's just get rid of that because that's doing my nutting now. Delete. Do another one. Do that. Add source. Crazy. Link. Yes. Oh my days, it's tiny. There we go. Do we think Everton can do a job here? Do we think Everton can do a job? That is so strange. That is so strange. Okay, well, it's a no. Didn't get a chance to do anything I wanted to do because people think you just turn up and stream. You've got another thing coming, ladies and gentlemen. Shit. That was mental. Well, we're going to turn that down just a little bit. We're going to do that. We want people to come and talk to me about football. That's what I want. Got a cup of tea here. Ooh. Oh dear. What has TikTok done to like highlight, share, chord? Why can't I change the heading? It's like it won't accept. Just do that. Huh. Well, TikTok have pushed my stream exactly nowhere, which is super nice of it. Would like to say to love TikTok shop, love TikTok shop, love TikTok shop. But getting absolutely nothing. Oh, Jamie needs his teeth whitening. A little bit. Why can't I boost your performance with interactive toolkit? Nah, right, okay. I want to know why I can't change my live info. That's super annoying. I could change it yesterday when it come to doing that. I'm gonna have to do this then. Hold up. No, that was fucking shit. Why can't I? Dance, fashion, news, outdoorsy. You can't type in there. Why is that an issue? Recommended. I don't know why that's not even working, but anyway, here we are. Trying to watch the game. Trying to watch the game, that is. Trying to watch it. Have they all kicked off yet? No, they've got another 40 minutes. Man City home to Leicester, so that should be some points, I'd have thought. Brighton versus Aston Villa. That's not an easy game for Villa, who are trying to get to the top four. Bournemouth, Ipswich, Newcastle, Brentford, Southampton, Crystal Palace, and then of course Liverpool, Everton. The main highlight of what is this? Get rid of it. Just opt out. How do I get rid of it? Oh my days! Look at it all. Don't tell me you got to do that. Oh my word! We are trying to get. Oh, hasn't come up again. Multi-guest. Son of a bitch. Save. Merseyside Derby. I can't change that, which is... There's definitely none of that. Just go away. I wonder why my camera is like that. Camera source obstructed. That's fine. Jog on. Maybe I don't need a follower goal, right? Expand audience, live event. That's what I've done. Isn't it? What was that? Open TikTok. I'm not going to promote it. I'm not paying to promote my stream. You can... Not happening. Absolutely not happening. We are waiting for people to come and talk to me about football before the game starts. That's what we want. I I can't change the name of the stream though, because for some reason TikTok isn't allowing it. Why is my bitrate so low as well? Why can I not change that? Okay. Why is my video bitrate so low? Fucking hell. I wonder what it is doing in here. Because this one's running absolutely fine. 264. What was it using? Codec ability mode. Try turning it on if the screen turns green. Okay, good. That's what I want to hear. I want to change that. That's really annoying. Right, let's try again. Let's try and do multi-guest. Should have done my phone. Phone would be much better, right? I can't even say to people that I'm doing the Liverpool game because it won't allow me to do it. We're going to be covering the Everton Liverpool game. I want to see if we can get people in talking about it before the game. I want to talk about it like Talk Sport. Get your asses in here. Davina McCall is live. Oh, wow. Davina McCall is live. Excellent. Why don't you go and tell them that I'm live? I'll do. Oh, dearie me. Right. We're waiting for the game to start. That's what I'm hoping. Game will start soon. We can get going. We can get going. We hope. I mean, that's what we want. We want people to come and talk to me. How do I tell if somebody's trying to talk to me? Oh, yeah. New to this. Oh, my God. We're going to move that over the way because I can't see anything else. Let's get that down there. We're going to be covering the Liverpool and Everton game very, very soon when it all kicks off. That box is really big. Can we not resize it? Nope. I guess I could resize that one. Okay. New messages. Say hi to everybody. Come and say hi. Come and talk to me. At the moment, I'm live on YouTube, which has had nobody in. And my TikTok, I can't change what I'm actually going to be talking about because the streaming software looks like it needs an update to fix something, but that doesn't look like it's had to be happened yet. Can I do that myself? Hello. English. Okay, we won't touch that, but we are covering the Everton and Liverpool game, and you guys are welcome to come and talk to me about anything you know football-wise. We're waiting for the kickoff, which is in exactly 45 minutes, sorry. The rest of the games will kick off in the next half an hour, and we have a total of 6 games, Premiership games tonight. I've got a cup of tea because I need it. Oh, what a day. What a day. So the boxes are here. Get yourself in the boxes. Come and talk to me about football or anything you like at the moment, but football preferably. We're going to try and do that because that's not even capturing me, because that's YouTube over there. Normally I do gaming, but we are covering Liverpool Everton tonight. It's going to be a fantastic game because you feel it coming. So you can highlight it, you just can't change it. That is so strange. Do you reckon there's too much going on? Do you reckon? What about if I hid that? Does that let me do it? Nope. Nope. That makes no difference at all. Well, thank you for TikTok for pushing my stream through the way you are. It's absolutely impeccable. What I would like to say, TikTok, is that we would like to be able to get some views on this. Please tell me they can hear me, because that would be really embarrassing if they couldn't. Yes, they can. That's also good. What's this? Enhance your effects makeup? What? We really don't want that, do we? No. But we do want to see people. Nobody seems to be popping into YouTube at all. Although you can actually tell what the stream is about there, because it allows me to change it. And it doesn't on here. Team, live events, expand audience. Oof. Duncan Ferguson. He's a player, isn't he? Cool. Crikey, what an absolute nightmare. Forest Forever, how are you, buddy? Welcome back. Can you hear everything okay? Can you see everything okay? Quadruple to 0 still on the cards. It's still on, Forest. Forest, can you hear everything, buddy? I know you've been here before, so welcome back. It's lovely to have you here. I can't change the stream name, like the title. It won't let me do it. You can hear it okay? Okay, cool. Are you watching the game tonight? But you're right, absolutely. The quadruple to 0 is on. If Everton do the job tonight, Arsenal are only 9 points behind. 9 points behind, and there is some importance about that, because I'm now going to share with you. Let's do this quickly. Okay, so we're now going to go to Liverpool. Went to Forest match yesterday. Oh my God, did you see? Oh, you'd have seen the goal then, wouldn't you? You'd have seen the goal, the Elanga goal. What a! Oh my days! He just literally was like lining. I bet the whole crowd, just with the stadium, just lifted off the ground. Let's just have a look at some of the fixtures coming up, and this is really important, I think, for Liverpool, because they've got actually quite a tough few games coming up. I can't find them now. Fixtures and results. Here we go. Bouncing. Oh my God, absolutely brilliant. Do you live in Nottingham? Then I take it you do if you went to the game. But you've been to Nottingham. You live in Nottingham. I can't change the name of the stream. It's really annoying. Yeah, Clifton. Oh, okay, so you get to see. I mean, what is it like as a Forest fan? I mean, last year they struggled quite bad, and they didn't achieve half the things that they wanted to probably. But this season is just a massive turnaround. What is it? What is it you think that's been the biggest change for Forest? And by the way, Forrest, if you want to come in and talk, get yourself in the box, and we'll talk live on the stream. Feel free. But yeah, what is it you think is the single most important thing that's changed for Forest this season compared to last? Big powerful gamble, the money we spent. Oh yeah, so they did. Yeah, you have spent a lot of money. I get that, and I think there's a big shout now for Nottingham Forest to make it into the Champions League places, which I think is above and beyond where their dreams would have gone for this season. I think after last season where they did struggle a bit, and I think they'd have probably looked to think, well, survival, maybe mid tables where we want to sort of be aiming for. But to be where they are now, completely on merit, you've got to add that in. This is completely on merit. They're where they are. It must be like almost like pinch me, for fans, surely as well. I mean, took a hit of penalty points to ride our luck. I mean, yeah. I mean, how many points were you deducted? I can't remember. Was it 6? Was it 3? 4. That was last season, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. So had you not have had that points deducted, where do you think they'd have finished last season roughly? It was still wouldn't have been very high, would it? And I think that's what's a really good story about this season is you're right. It's been hard for the Nottingham Forest fans, but they're actually getting something now. They're getting the reap of the reward, isn't it? Expecting mid-table this year. To be honest, I think a lot of Forest fans. I think that's a lot of Forest fans would have been really happy with a mid-table finish, considering how the season went last year. And to look at it now, third in the Premiership. What is it? 5 points behind Arsenal. 4 points behind Arsenal. Um, with a real opportunity that actually Arsenal are looking over their shoulder rather than looking ahead of them. As an Arsenal fan, I I'm absolutely thinking we're not going to win the league, but actually we've got to look behind us because you've got some teams out there like your Forest, Chelsea a little bit off the ball, so probably not too much of an issue. But Forest, they're keeping them honest. Now European FA Cup on the cards. FA Cup definitely. Who's left in the FA Cup? Man City, Aston Villa, Forest, and who was the other one? Who's the other one? Who's the other one? I don't want to look it up. It's going to annoy me otherwise. Man United? Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace. So actually, it is anyone's cup now. You would say the big clubs, the big six, if you're going to use that wording. I'm just repeating wording you get from like the news and stuff. The big clubs are out. They're down and out. And you've now got some clubs who like Palace, they're sort of what, mid-table now, are they? Let's have a look. Yeah, so Palace are just, mid-table. Aston Villa are mid-table, although covering fourth all the way down to 13th is 12 points. Fourth to 12th. You're talking Crystal Palace mathematically can get Champions League football. It's not likely, we know, but mathematically could get Champions League football. It's crazy, isn't it? You bet on you winning on penalties. Oh man. Oh man. Did you get a good you would have got a good comeback on that then, yes, I take it. So who do you play then? Are you playing Crystal Palace? Is that your game you get? I'm sure you get Crystal Palace, don't you? I don't actually know. I'm just guessing because the days they played. Um yep. I think you have got I'm sure you've got I'm sure you got Crystal Palace. So we check now. Does it show me where the FA Cup is? Let's have a look. What games we've got this weekend? That's the 2nd of May for a start. April fixtures. Hey, what's up, Kelly? Arsenal got Everton on Saturday. And then you've got Liverpool away to Fulham. Fulham have sort of fallen off of the bat a little bit, haven't they? Fulham have sort of gone off the boil. They were one of those teams that were really trying to get into the European positions. Now it's sort of gone off the boil for them just a bit. So, yeah, I'd imagine Liverpool should get points there. But again, it's on the road. Then you've got Nottingham Forest have got Everton after that. Arsenal home to Brentford. Liverpool home to West Ham. Again, West Ham, it's what West Ham turns up. No, I know. It's a shame because Fulham's my second team. I'm a big fan of Fulham. My granddad used to support Fulham. Fulham now 8th. But get this right. Fulham are 4 points off of Champions League. Literally anybody could win it. So between 11th and 4th is 8 points. It's so tight in that midfield where people are vying for the European spaces. But Everton, yeah, you've got Everton. Then who else have you guys got? So April fixtures. So this Saturday, you're away to Villa. Not an easy game. Liverpool away to Fulham on the Sunday. We've got the following Saturday, Nottingham Forest home at Everton, Arsenal home to Brentford, Liverpool home to West Ham. And then the following Saturday after that, I think you guys play on the Sunday. No, you play the Monday, you're away to Tottenham. John, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel, brother. Remember, guys, if you want to come on and talk on the channel, get yourselves in here. We'll talk football, hard game, draw, I think. Who's that? You mean the Aston Villa game? Tough game, that. Tough game. Is it Aston Villa you said? Or the Tottenham game, do you mean? Because that's away to Tottenham, isn't it? That's the Tottenham Stadium. Show some love to my new post. Oh, okay, Brandon, go and show some love to Brandon's new post. Do you know what I mean? Go show some love just because he came in and asked for it. Knob. Guys, make sure you get your likes in, get your shares in. It's the only way that people are going to see us today. I can't change the name of the stream because it won't let me for some strange reason. I had this issue yesterday. I'm not quite sure what it is. Yeah, you're away to Tottenham. Then the Arsenal Crystal Palace game's been postponed. I'm guessing that's because of FA Cup duties. So yeah, some tough games this month, but it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to leave it very interesting, isn't it? That's Villa game is hard, but Tottenham game will win. Yeah, Villa game's hard. Villa are doing really, really well, aren't they? I mean, as much as I don't like Unai Emery, he's certainly got the guys together. He's actually got a really exciting front four. You know, you think you've got Asensio, you've got Marcus Rashford, you've got Ramsey, and then you've also got Ollie Watkins. That's a very exciting front four. And Asensio, who actually wasn't getting games at Paris Saint-Germain, has gone into Aston Villa, getting on the first team sheet every single week and doing fantastically. I actually wanted him at Arsenal, to be honest with you. He's a good player. What we're going to get today, though, is a very hard game for Liverpool. Everton currently on an unbeaten run. They got a draw at Goodison Park, and I do believe they'll come back winning today. 30 minutes. Come on, you Reds. You never walk alone. How you doing, Liam, buddy? Yeah, game's kicking off at 8 o'clock. The rest of the games kick off at 7:45. I'll be watching it live. I'll be sharing every thought I have with you, and if I can commentate a little bit, I will. I try not to speak too much because I know you guys might be watching in the background. Just show of hands who's watching the game tonight. I think Everton will be beat today, to be fair. I do. I think Liverpool got too much. Liverpool have had a bit of a break as well. They've had to come off a couple of disappointing results, probably for Liverpool terms, but they're still ahead in the league. They've got a 12-point cushion to Arsenal. And they've had a break. I don't see Liverpool falling over here. Hey, Rody, how you doing, buddy? Put Jones and Elliott on and keep Nunes off. I think he's actually started. Let's have a look who he started. Let's have a look. I can look at it now, I think. Let's have a look. So the big one for me is Alisson's not in goal. Alisson is injured, so it means they've got Keller in goal. Jones at the back with Kanate, Van Dijk, Robertson, very normal back fight. Obviously, Trent Alexander is injured at the moment. Gravenberch, McAllister in the middle, Salah, Strasbourg, Diaz, and Diego Jota lead it. Keller is just. I like Keller. Will he stay there? Is he too good for a number 2 at Liverpool? Does he deserve a first team shirt? What do you reckon? Catch a bit later. Going to put the bet on. All right, catch it a bit, Forest. Hope Liverpool win. Everton win. Hey, look. I hope they win. I hope they win, but they won't. If I was here, I would move. He should be number 1. I mean, yes. And he's not gonna get Alisson out the team, is he? Let's have it right. He's not gonna get Alisson out the team in the slightest. Alisson is world class goalie. He's walk into any team anywhere in the world. But Keller is also done a fantastic job. Don't you think he looks really young? Keller looks like he's about 19. But he's been really good. He has been really, really good for Liverpool. Oh, he is really young? I don't actually know how old he is. I can't check either. Someone wants to check and get that in the comments. I'd really interested to know actually how old he is. Who's starting for Everton? Obviously, Jordan Pickford will start in goal. O'Brien, Tarkowski, Braithwaite, and Milenkovic. No, Michaelenko. Michaelenko, is that his name? Guyen, Garner, Harrison, Decore, Alcaraz, and Beto starting up front. Beto, I don't think did he start last time? I can't remember. Is he the quick one, Beto? It can happen if centre back Everton started today. The dude on the telly looks like Major Pale. The dude on the telly? Are you watching Sky? It's on Sky Sports. He's 26. He looks younger than that, Liam. I'm not going to lie. He looks younger than that. And he's got this sort of like Thunderbirds thing about him. You know, it's like a puppet. It's. But he's a good goalie. He's definitely proved a very worthy number 2. Hasn't made too many mistakes. He's stepping into very big shoes when he comes in for Becker. So fair play to him. Tarkowski is playing. He's starting at the back with Braithwaite, so that's that normal centre back pairing. Very, very strong. They're going to need to be absolutely on it today. Diego Jota, I still find, as much as he's been a bit hit and miss, fantastic striker of the ball. Let's check who they've got on the bench. Chiesa, Elliott, Endo. Gakpo's only fit enough to start the bench. I think Gakpo is actually a bit of a loss for Liverpool because he gives that extra bit of creativity out on that left side when he comes on. Nunes, of course, on the bench. Who they got on the bench? So there's a big vast in quality between Liverpool and Everton's bench, isn't there? That's the thing. You've got so much quality sitting on the edge on the bench of Everton of Liverpool. Sorry. So when it comes to the substitutes, they could play a big key later on. It is just me where my TV is glitching. I don't know. I'm on an advert at the moment, so I haven't actually seen it. I hate to say so. But we are streaming live on YouTube. No one's in YouTube, so I thank you guys for coming to visit me on TikTok. It's a bit different to what I normally do, but I usually have been doing one of these a week. I'm going to try and do 2 if I can. Diaz, Gakpo, and Salah favorite to start. So Gakpo is only on the bench, from what I can see. I think they have released the teams. The team I think I've got in front of me is one to start, and Gakpo's actually on the bench, which I do think is a surprise. He must be carrying he must be on some sort of recovery from an injury. Otherwise, I think he's a guaranteed starter. He's gone with Strasbourg. Am I saying that right? Shozbalai. Am I saying that correctly? Anyway, he's starting in the number 10 position. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd gone with that. But anyway, it's not me. I'm not the manager. So I'll shut up. Soberslai. Soberslai. That makes more sense than Strasbourg. Sosbalai, thank you. Starting in the number 10 position, which I don't know if is that his normal, is that a normal position for him? I don't know. I really don't know, but looking forward to seeing it anyway. We've got about 10 minutes until the rest of the Premiership kick off. Five other games that we played tonight. AFC Bournemouth at home to Ipswich. We've got Brighton at home to Aston Villa. That'd be a good game. Brighton been on the back of some really good results recently. Man City versus Leicester. That should be a walk in the park for City. We should see a few goals there. Be interested to see actually whether Haaland starts, because he had that injury, didn't he, in the last outing? He doesn't start, so Marmoush starts up front for Man City. Doku, Grealish, Silvinho, that front four has entirely changed from the game that was played only 4 days ago. Looks like Pep Guardiola is looking to rotate the team there. Newcastle United at home to Brentford. I'd probably see a Newcastle win on that, but you never really know Brentford who actually turns up. Southampton versus Crystal Palace. Again, you should see some easy points for Crystal Palace there, with Southampton pretty much dead in the water. Normally McAllister would be that high. I'd have thought exactly that. So, but McAllister's actually starting back in central midfield. Um, I thought it would have been a swap. I thought Sobzalai, if I'm saying that correctly, would have gone further back into centre mid. McAllister being put forward, but you never know. It might work. Up the Reds. Come on, we got Ryan. Obviously, massive Liverpool fan. Welcome, Ryan. Hope you are well. What do you think about no Allison in goal? Um, what do you think about that? Is there any concern from you guys against a Everton team who gave you such a bit of a hard time at Goodison Park? Trent is not starting. Trent is not starting, and he's not on the bench. Apparently, Trent is carrying an injury. How much of that you believe, I don't know. But Jones will start at right back instead of Trent. Hopefully, those with their injuries recover soon. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. I reckon Keller will do just fine. He deserves to play. I think you're right, Ryan. And Liam was saying the exact same thing. He's actually a really good goalie. And I asked Liam the same question. Is he too good to be a number two? Does he deserve a starting position in a team? He's been a good substitute for Allison. He's been a good servant for Liverpool. Where would you go though? I mean, where would you go that on the level of Liverpool? I think you just don't, do you? I feel everyone will start on here and bringing the team morale down. I'm confused why CSY not. Yeah, I was because Jones, Curtis Jones, isn't he midfield? Is that right? Is he midfield? Yeah, the only thing I can think of for me, and Connor Bradley as well. I don't actually think he's so Connor Bradley's not on the bench either. So I think this purely is because he's got nobody else to go there. I don't know if there's anybody else there that could start there. Elliot's not. I don't think he's actually got anywhere. Oh no, what's that? Is that Simakas? Isn't he defensive? I reckon we went to the Reds. Come on, Liverpool. Conor Bradley is really good. He is really good. I think he's got a big future. I think ahead with Trent leaving, I think he's got some plus Gomez too. Oh, okay. So maybe he's looking to push those fullbacks on. I know Robertson likes to get forward, doesn't he, and storm up that left. Maybe he wants Jones to do the same. Maybe to put more pressure on Everton, push them back further. Maybe he's looking for a bit more attack. We've got to win. No way we can bottle 4 trophies. That I mean, yeah. But someone pointed out early in the stream is the quadruple to 0 is still on. Look how young Keller looks. Well, he's got a bit of a beard now, so he looks a little bit more grown up, but he looks so young. What is his secret? I want to know. Um, I'll be interested to find out why he's gone with Jones at right back. We've got to win. So probably Tismi would be good though, but I still believe. Of course, I can't see Liverpool letting this one go. I just can't. I can't. They're too far ahead. Even if they lose today, even if they, worst case scenario for Liverpool fans, even if you lost today, you are still what 9 points clear. Yeah, 9 points clear. I think. Let's have a look where you are. Yeah, 9 points clear. I mean, It's almost inconceivable that Liverpool will drop that. Um, if they did, I would be a little bit concerned because I do think Liverpool's still got to play Arsenal. I think they've still got to play Chelsea and Aston Villa. So some games there which are banana skins. Um, Liverpool might bottle it though. They might do. And as an Arsenal fan, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see a fight towards the end of the season, where the teams are actually up against it rather than what I don't want, right, is when Arsenal have to play Liverpool third game towards the end of the season, Arsenal got to give them a guard of honour to say congratulations. I don't want to see that. But the best team would win. Yes, bring back Fernando Torres. That was a long time ago. Yes, we got to play Arsenal. So what if we lose that? Well, what ifs, isn't it? I guess it's one game at a time, and I think this is going to be the crux of the season for Liverpool. They've been off the back of a couple of results that they would have not wanted. Obviously, the loss to PSG. PSG were amazing in that game, both games. So the best team did win, but Liverpool would have been disappointed. Then, of course, they went out of the FA Cup. They lost the League Cup final to Newcastle. Liverpool didn't even turn up that day. There was something not right with Liverpool. You could see it straight from the first whistle. They just looked lethargic. They looked tired, and it just didn't feel like Liverpool. So now they've had this break, the break that they needed, and I reckon they're just going to hit the ground running. This is going to be one of those games where they say, bang, look at us. We're still here. We're still going to be 12 points clear, and we're still lifting that trophy at the end of the season. That's my personal view on it. No, no, Ryan, I can't see that happening. No, I would probably, I would eat a cup of sriracha sauce live on stream if Liverpool were to um, give the Premier League up now. Not going to happen. Yeah. Exactly. I literally wanted to say that. Listen, bro, we're both bottlers, so I don't know. Maybe someone else will win it. We were saying earlier. Do you know that between in the table at the moment, which is quite strange, between where is it, 11th place and 11th place and fourth place, there's only 8 points between it. There's 8 points between mid-table and Champions League spots. That is mental. That is mental close. Guys, make sure you get your likes in, get your shares in. It really does help the stream. It helps people if you see us. I can't change the heading of the stream, which is really annoying. So I can't actually say that we're even watching this game because then you get lots of people come in and go, hey, hey, hey. We always do it at the end. I think we need more quality to take over at the end. So, Liverpool fans, question. So, Trent Alexander leaving, yeah? Gone. Real Madrid. What are your thoughts on Salah and Van Dijk? Do they stay or do they go? Get it in the comments. Let's get this chatted about because this is important for Liverpool. 3 massive players for them. I think Trent's a big player, but he's not as big a loss than Van Dijk and Salah. Both stay, you reckon? Good, good. I mean, if they do, it's great for the Premiership. Bad for any other Premiership team, but it's good for them. Plus, Van Dijk probably won't be that bad. But Salah plus Frimpong is probably coming to us. That'll be a good signing, Frimpong, isn't he? He's a right-sided defender, isn't he? Van Dijk stays, and I think Salah's thinking of leaving, but he loves the club. I think there's a lot of interest for Salah over in Saudi Arabia, but does he feel like he's ready to go and play that type of level of football? Because we've got to admit, the Saudi Arabian leagues are nowhere near as competitive as where we are as a Premiership. It might be GG's. He's a right back. Yeah, I think Frimpong is a very excited, a fast, right-sided defender. I've actually got him in my Football Manager game. He's immense, very, very attacking. He's a very much like a Trent's type of player, isn't he? Very, very forward-going. There are some questions about his defensive work, but going forward, he's lightning quick. He's very skillful on the ball, but he's a great player. I'd like to see him in the Premier League. So I said Liverpool scored 41 goals and Salah scored 38 of those. They are big numbers. They are huge numbers. And there's talk about him having some of the good seasons, like you talk about Ronaldo, you talk about Messi, how they influenced the results for for the teams they're representative. So Real Madrid, Barcelona, these are teams that those single players helped drag across the line almost single-handedly. Salah has definitely been in that ilk for Liverpool, without doubt. He's too good. He needs to play top tier. I agree, Liam. I think if Salah goes to Saudi Arabia, it's purely money driven. Because with Liverpool, you're in the Champions League, you're playing the best teams in the world, you're playing the best players in the world, you're constantly challenging for cups and leagues as well. Saudi Arabia, yes, you go and get a league, but do you want a Premiership medal or do you want a Saudi Arabian A-League level? I mean, it's not comparable. If Liverpool are losing, they might struggle to even get top four. Um, I think the problem would be for me is they'd lose him for nothing, and it's the same with Trent. They've got lost Trent for nothing. They won't get any money for him. If you lose Salah this summer, they lose him for nothing. You get no money for him. If you lose Van Dijk, you lose him for nothing. So when it comes to that reinvesting, because that's what they're going to need to do, lost three big players, they're going to need to reinvest into that team. Where's that money coming from? Because you've not got any money for those players. Where's that money coming from? Going to be honest, get back into football. You only got back in football 2016. So Salah, my favorite player of all time. Oh, that's cool, man. I've always I've always enjoyed football. I do think it goes a bit too far. I think people go a bit too far with it. I'm an Arsenal fan, and if we don't win the Premiership, then I would congratulate Liverpool fans because they're the better team at the end of the season. But a lot of people get arsy about it. They get really pissed off. They fight, and I'm just thinking, oh my god, like, come on, guys, this is a beautiful game. We want to share it together and enjoy it together. Some of these things are just, it creates so many memories. Football. My first Arsenal shirt was the JVC one. It had a JVC on the front of it, had the lightning going down it, and it had Arsenal written on the bottom of the back of the shirt. So of course, that was always a laughing joke. My mum said I watched football with my granddad when he died, and I stopped watching until 2016. Oh, so it does it does show then, doesn't it? Jota, yeah, Jota hasn't scored any goals in the last 10 appearances. He's been a bit hit and miss, but he can just hit. But he's such a good striker of the ball. I think playing Jota up front really does highlight that Slot doesn't trust Nunes, and I don't blame him. So I do think Liverpool will be in the market for a striker. Obviously, they're going to need some defensive reinforcements, and plus some midfield. I don't care about losing, bro. I used to watch Giroud fumble it. Oh my god, Olivier Giroud. What a player. To think that he's going to go down as one of Arsenal's top goal scorers is actually a bit of a joke. I think he's in like the top, is he top 10? Top 10 Arsenal goal scorers? It is a bit of a joke. Come on. If nothing happens on YouTube in the next sort of... So the rest of the games have actually kicked off. We've had a goal already at Leicester. I'm getting it in here. I've got my man on the ground at the Etihad. What's going on? Jack Grealish getting a goal in the second minute. Set up by Savino. So that's actually very good for Man City. That was always going to happen. I think that's going to be big goals for them. They need that as well. Otherwise, they're going to find themselves outside of the top four. If we win today and beat Arsenal, I'll be fully convinced the title is ours. Oh, Liam, I think if you get anywhere near the Arsenal game and you're still 6 points clear, then yes, it's over because you play us and then you've only got 2 games after that. And I think your last game might be Chelsea. I think your last game of the season is Chelsea. So it'd be interesting to see, won't it? When he did to Ozil, bro, I don't know if I can forgive him. In the red, up the red. Sorry, Ben Davis is in, up the red. Another Liverpool fan. Seen lots of Liverpool fans, not many Everton fans today. Must admit, I was expecting to see a few more Everton fans. We do get them from time to time. That's not working. So be interesting to see what we get. We have got some other games already kicking off. Bournemouth have kicked off against Ipswich. Brighton Hove Albion are now underway with Aston Villa. Man City already 1-0 up against Leicester in the second minute. 0-0 Newcastle Brentford. Southampton Crystal Palace still 0-0. Haven't had anyone want to come in and talk to me on the live here. Where you can get in here, get talking to me. We deserve to win. Every other fan base hates us. Do you know what? I think that's the thing, right? everybody thinks that everybody hates them because of who they support, or like that fan base. You hear about it all the time with Arsenal, like, oh yeah, everyone's always going on about Arsenal, always this, always that. Liverpool FC photo, Ruth Caroline Knight. Ruth Caroline Knight, thanks for popping in, dropping whatever the hell that was, and leaving. Talk about drop the mic. So yeah, I think it's as Arsenal, like, you know, they you hear about Arsenal fans all the time. You know, feel hard done by. You know, they're always this, they're always that. I think it's a thing that people just think that this is the thing about football. It should be embraced. It should be enjoyed together. It's a social event when you go to see it, but yet everyone just wants to kick crap out of each other. I mean, it could be funny at times, but not all the time. I should have really posted before I went live, shouldn't I? Should we do that now? Should we do it now while I'm live? Can I do that? I don't think I can I? I don't think it lets me. Oh, it will let me. Right, what we're going to say, guys, what should I say on my post before we do this? Do I have to put a light on? Do I have to put it in front of this? What we're going to say? I might need some more. Oh, I was really happy with Arsenal last night. Did you see the results? Honestly, I kind of blame AFTV for the ridiculous takes they have. Oh, so some of the things that they come out with, I do just want to go and say, give your head a wobble. Like, who's that? Who's that old geezer? Who's that old geezer who goes on about who's the older guy on there? I mean, I don't get me wrong. Everyone has an opinion, and an opinion's like an arsehole. Everyone's got one. Yeah, they want to share it. Well, maybe not the arsehole, but yeah, it's just I just oh, we have one of those Anfield agenda. I get it, but come on, like, we don't need to spread so much hate all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, football should be enjoyed by everyone. Ruth, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. I'm going to post so we can show. We need to get this TikTok. We need to get this channel like out there and stratospheric. We need to get it fucking up there. We need to get those likes out. We need to get the shares in. I'm going to go right. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are live with the Liverpool Everton game. We'll be discussing the game up until 8 o'clock while covering also all the other Premiership games this evening. Come and join us. We're live right now. Get in there, hit the live, hit the follow, get those likes in. You see that? That was live while you guys were there. We're going to do that. We're going to say, how do we do this then? So we're going to go Liverpool versus Everton live. Come join the discussion and have your say. Right, okay. See if this is trending yet. Liverpool Everton game. Surely it's got to be true. It's got to be I haven't had any Everton fans in yet. That's really disgusting. Got you another follower? Good. Get the subscribers in. I'm a little fan. Arsenal will win the Prem. No, General. That is not going to happen. I don't want to hear that. Man City already 1-0 up. As an Arsenal fan, yeah, as an Arsenal fan, I want you to lose, but I also want to watch a beautiful game of football. So as long as it's entertaining, I don't care. I don't care. The players are getting ready to come out. 5 minutes till kickoff. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, we need to get Everton. I can't believe there's no Everton fans in yet. Here we go. Right, Liverpool, Everton. Commentary. How do you spell that? Commentary. Football. Arsenal shot themselves in the football. In the football. Arsenal shot themselves in the feet with like all of these freaking losses and draws. It's been ridiculous, but they have had so many injuries. Oh my God, we've got more injuries. It's going to happen. We ain't good enough. General, you need to turn that frown upside down, brother. We're not having it. Everton fans will be buying their beer and it's on Country Road. Oh, you guys crack me up. Right, we're going to put that out there. Post it. Bosh. Bro, almost everything Liverpool dropped points we did. Exactly. Every time we thought, right, Liverpool got a draw, etc. Arsenal go out and lose, and you think that is your time. That is your time to shine and get out there and play for the badge. I'll be back on at full time, and I'll say, "Told you so, General." Gonna hold you to that. If you win, you subscribe to my channel. I'm joking. I'm not. How do I? No. Okay. All right. Here we go. You're gonna get the song now. One of the best songs sang at General Fake Red. As Arnie said, I'll be back. All right, General. Catch you in a bit, brother. I hope you enjoy the game. You're about to hear You'll Never Walk Alone, which is probably one of the most spine-tingling songs you'll ever hear at any stadium. I like that. I like the Liverpool one. I like the West Ham one. And that's really about it. I actually think their songs, when they come out, are just fantastic. Let's see how we're getting on in the other games before we get stuck into the Liverpool Everton game. So the only game that's got a goal in it so far is Manchester City. They're 1-0 up against Leicester. That happened in the second minute with Jack Grealish. Bournemouth at home to Ipswich. That's 0-0. Brighton Hove Albion. Aston Villa still 0-0. Newcastle, Brentford 0-0, and Southampton versus Crystal Palace still 0-0. You love that song? Of course you do. I need to struggle to my room to watch a game. Do it. Watch the game with me, Liam. I wanna feel every kick of the ball with you. I wanna feel the passion come through the screen. Because I broke 2 bones in my foot. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. How'd you do that? Why has my camera? Oh, thank you for the heart me. Get your heart me's in. Thank you, Claire, you little beaut. Liverpool got this even more so since they're on home turf. I'd expect a Liverpool win here. I'd expect a Liverpool win. Fell bottom. Oh, you fell on the bottom stairs. Oh man, nothing worse. Right, I'm gonna turn. I think I might have to turn YouTube off. We've got no one in there. We'll leave it going for now. But I'll need my tab to watch. But I'll be back. Okay, buddy. All right, Liam. We'll catch you in a bit. Sending love. Enjoy the game, boys. Thank you, Claire. We'll see you tomorrow for the thingamajiggy. Get your likes in, ladies and gentlemen. Kelly, get those likes in. Liam, thank you for the follow, brother. We've got 4 new followers. That's more than I get on any other streams. You know that? See you tomorrow, Claire. And yeah, said I hate North London. Here they go. They're singing the anthem. Do you want to listen to it? Can you hear it? There we go. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. All right. Here we go. This is really going to be tasty, this game as well, I reckon. It's going to be a real tasty game. Especially after Everton doing what they did last time, getting that draw in like the dying seconds of extra time. Autocorrect. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. I wonder if JB Carragher sings that still. Do you reckon he does? You sort of have to, wouldn't you? Walk on. Bro, my PlayStation is bugging. I can't watch. Oh no, you can't. Do you have Sky Sports on your Here they go, kick off. Everton kicking from left to right. Everton kicking off. Back to Pickford, who boshes it up. Scottish player, and right now after my own heart. Go Robertson. If you don't sing along, you're a fake fan. Liam's saying it how it is. You're in Australia? I didn't know you were in Australia. It must be super, like, late for you, isn't it? Oof. Liverpool on the attack. Fast start so far. Looking to draw Everton out from the looks of it. It's going to be interesting. 3 a.m. Oh my God. Hate watch. Yeah, I hope you lose. Oh dear. I'm going to have to adjust that camera, I reckon. It's a bit bright, isn't it? I still can't change the name of the stream. It's really annoying. So Liverpool's still like teetering around on the edge of the Everton box at the moment. Oh, Diaz nicks it back. It's gone out for a goal kick. That's definitely, yeah, definitely went out. It definitely went out, Diaz. Come on. Does it? Oh, it's so close, isn't it? That is super close. All right, Liverpool's corner. First 2 minutes. McAllister in. Oh, God. Van Dijk was completely unmarked. Ooh, Canate getting a little bit riled there. He wasn't very happy about that, was he? Waved that finger, exactly. He was like, Oof. Nearly completely unmarked there. Poor Jordan Pickford stayed right in his line. Oh, he pressed down on him, yeah. Yeah, he did have him pinned down there a little bit. Liverpool clear the lines. Everton going to need to be a bit more organised at the back with that. They don't seem to be talking. Almost falling over one another, actually. Canate with Jones at the back there. Cross to Keller, who's going to come across here to Robertson, who's going to look straight forward and look to get forward, get that ball up the line. Diaz, who's gone crossfield to Salah. Oh, he's quick, isn't he? He's so quick with his feet. So far, the only game in the Premiership from the 6 games being shown is Manchester City 1-0 up. Please, Everton, make history. I'm with you, Lewis. I'm with you, Lewis. Huh? You're a Man City fan, aren't you? Good on you, man. 1-0 up against Leicester. What do you foresee the rest of the game? I reckon they could get 3 or 4. Easy. Although Haaland's not started, which is a little bit of a concern in my opinion, because he actually had a bit of a bad fall, didn't he? If Everton win, then it's a tiny slither of hope. Yeah, I'd like to hear how Haaland's doing, because I know he went over when he was chasing the ball, and the player landed on the back of his ankle when I was watching the game. I can't remember who they were playing now. I can't think for the life of me who they were playing. Who was it? Who was it they were playing? I can't think who it was now. I don't know, but I know he went over pretty badly on it. Okay, nothing really happening at the moment. Liverpool looking to just allow Liverpool to just walk it out of their box. I don't think there's any sort of urgency. I'm going to turn a light on here, guys. It's getting a bit silly. Ooh. Don't laugh at my pajama bottoms. They're comfy, all right? Everyone's got pajama bottoms, right? Oh, Luis Diaz has had a kick. Didn't see it. Let's have a look. He's holding his ankle. Let's see it. He's onside. Oh yeah, it's nothing. He's gone down on that. Let's have a look. This is left. Oh, he's rolled his ankle. Yep, he's rolled his ankle. That'll be sore. Nice PJs. Yeah, I got my PJ bottoms on. I spend my life in work gear, so when I get home, I get comfy. Otherwise, I'd have my pajama top on as well. He's up again. Liverpool in attack. Pickford kind of come out and claim the ball. I was thinking Liverpool would be a bit more on the accelerator here, but Diaz was down. Yeah, he's up now. He's up now. Can you make sure you get those likes in? So Everton still holding on to the ball. Back to Pickford. Jota, yeah, there's not really much happening at the moment. They're just sort of, I think, just finding their feet really. Jones on the ball at the right back, still unsure why he's playing a right back. But what do I know? Nothing compared. Walk on, walk on with hope. Yeah, Liverpool just again just probing at the moment. Diaz out on the left at the moment. Jota saying for the ball to be put through. It wasn't. It's been picked up by Gravenberg. Salah's now chipped it in. Tarkowski with the header out. Oof. Liverpool, Everton can't get the ball back at the moment, so that's a bit of a concern for them. As soon as they get hold of the ball, they're clearing it. It's going straight to a red shirt. Red shirt's turning it straight back at them. Southampton 1-0 up against Crystal Palace, so I'm hearing. Southampton are 1-0 up against Crystal Palace. That is surprising. Very surprising, in fact, after Crystal Palace's result at the weekend. Yeah, I think they're probably quite cagey about one another. They're going to be cagey because they're both capable of scoring goals. Obviously, Liverpool pose the greater goal threat. Oof. Oh, it's so bitty at the moment for Everton. They're getting the ball up in a bit of a dangerous area. That's terrible. Get up. Get up. Oh my God. You got to book him for that, ref. He just literally faked a bloody foul. It's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? Come on. That is actually a good point, what they've just said, that they could use the fact that Jones doesn't play at right back very often to their advantage and sort of pepper him and trying to get a mistake out of him. Roberts getting the ball back, moving it to midfield. Gravenberch, McAllister giving away to Beto. No, Decore's. Oh, why did you leave that? That is awful. Absolutely awful. Everton again, getting the ball forward towards Beto. Beto is actually quite a fast player, so if he does get the opportunity to run at the back two, I do think he might